Traffic lights are choking me, that concrete's got a hold. Every promise in this city turning brittle and cold. They preach about the dollar, they preach about the climb, but I heard a better sermon, waste of a good Sunday time. I cleaned out my desk drawer, turned in my corporate key, found the old ignition and let the wild wind talk to me. 'Cause the only on a schedule is the sun rising and setting low, and I'm going where the good life starts to genuinely flow. I'm driving as far as the blacktop goes, past the last McDonald's sign, leaving the complicated chaos and the hurrying world behind. Gonna trade the stressed out heart for a simple dusty beat, where the sound of my own thoughts is the only voice I meet. When the asphalt cracks and the gravel starts to fly, that's where I find my freedom beneath the open sky. Yeah, I need a long horizon and a gas pedal pressed to the floor. They wanted me in meetings with my collar buttoned tight, but my soul was stuck on empty, waiting for the green light. They measure success with spreadsheets and a fancy digital screen, but I measure mine with miles and the shade of honest green. The truth is out there somewhere, past the billboards and the news, found in an empty diner where the waitress serves the blues. I don't need a map or compass, just a destination unknown, just the rhythm of the engine and the feel of being alone. I'm driving as far as the blacktop goes, past the last McDonald's sign, leaving the complicated chaos and the hurrying world behind. Gonna trade the stressed out heart for a simple dusty beat, where the sound of my own thoughts is the only voice I meet. When the asphalt cracks and the gravel starts to fly, that's where I find my freedom beneath the open sky. Yeah, I need a long horizon and a gas pedal pressed to the floor. My father always told me, son, you gotta draw your line, and my line is drawn exactly where the concrete turns to pine. I ain't running from trouble, I'm just running toward the peace, giving my own tired spirit a long overdue release. The blacktop goes past the last McDonald's sign, leaving the complicated chaos and the hurrying world behind. Gonna trade the stressed out heart for a simple dusty beat, where the sound of my own thoughts is the only voice I meet. When the asphalt cracks and the gravel starts to fly, that's where I find my freedom beneath the open sky. Yeah, I need a long horizon and a gas pedal pressed to the floor. As far as a blacktop goes, I got the Bible belt buckle, but the zipper's half undone. I drive my grandpa's pickup with a shotgun by the sun. I keep my promises sacred, but I break the rules for fun. 'Cause a life lived to straight boys, a race that can't be won. I was raised on Sunday hymns and the smell of fresh cut hay, but I learned my best lessons when I truly went astray. I see the preacher on the corner, he's got that judging stare, but God knows the soul I got is too messy to repair. Yeah, I'm half whiskey, half holy water. You gotta take the good with the bad, the wildest Saturday night and the quietest prayer I've ever had. I'm a saint on the front porch and a sinner on the back road's dust. I live in the tension between desire and what I can't truly trust. I don't fit in the clean box, I don't follow the straight line. I'm just a complicated product of the simple and the divine. Trying to find that perfect balance, trying to walk that thin highway. My woman understands it, she doesn't try to change my core. She knows a good fire needs a little fuel to truly roar. She knows I need the wide open, the silence of the pines, but I also need the noise and the cheap red neon signs. I pay my taxes early, but I never miss a fight. 'Cause sometimes standing up for truth means staying up all night. I'm a complicated map of all the places I have been, always looking for redemption while I'm falling back to sin. Yeah, I'm half whiskey, half holy water. You gotta take the good with the bad, the wildest Saturday night and the quietest prayer I've ever had. I'm a saint on the front porch and a sinner on the back road's dust. I live in the tension between desire and what I can truly trust. I don't fit in the clean box, I don't follow the straight line. I'm just a complicated product of the simple and the divine. Trying to find that perfect balance, trying to walk that thin highway. Some people are all one thing, either stone or blazing flame, but I'm a contradiction carrying my own heavy shame. I'm the quiet, slow acceptance that perfection is a myth, and the beauty of the broken is the gift I'm living with. Yeah, I'm half whiskey, half holy water. You got half whiskey, half holy water. I used to drive my truck by feeling, no map and no real plan. Just the setting sun for a guide and a beer can in my hand. And my compass needle spun around and never settled down, always chasing the horizon past this dusty little town. I built my life on maybe, on we'll see, and I don't know. Figured I was destined for a restless, rambling roadshow. I dated pretty ladies, but they never made me stop. They were just another pit stop before I got back to the top. Then you walked into that noisy bar, and you changed the atmosphere, bar, and you changed the atmosphere. Suddenly the future didn't feel like something I should fear. My old broken compass finally stopped its crazy spin and pointed straight to your heart, right where the journey should begin. You're my new true north, baby, the anchor for my soul, the only steady landmark when I lose all self-control. You are the destination, the reason I finally slammed on the brakes. You're the best damn direction my confused heart ever takes. I threw out all my old maps, the ones drawn with doubt and smoke. Realized the wisdom I was seeking wasn't every word you spoke. You didn't ask me where I was going or where I had been before. You just said, get in the truck, honey, and show me the side door. You didn't try to fix me, you didn't try to slow me down. You just stood right by me, the strongest voice in this whole town. You showed me that stability ain't the opposite of free. It's just the quiet confidence of knowing where you need to be. Then you walked into that noisy bar, and you changed the atmosphere. Suddenly the future didn't feel like something I should fear. My old broken compass finally stopped its crazy spin and pointed straight to your heart, right where the journey should begin. You're my new true north, baby, the anchor for my soul, the only steady landmark when I lose all self-control. You are the destination, the reason I finally slammed on the brakes. You're the best damn direction my confused heart ever takes. I'm still wild and still restless, but now I know my way back home. I'm no longer out here wandering and out here all alone. 'Cause when I look in your eyes, I see the light that guides the boat. You're the reason that I learned the right words by heart and by road. Bar, and you changed the atmosphere. Suddenly the future didn't feel like something I should fear. My old broken compass finally stopped its crazy spin and pointed straight to your heart, right where the journey should begin. You're my new true north, baby, the anchor for my soul, the only steady landmark when I lose all self-control. You are the destination, the reason I finally slammed on the brakes. You're the best damn direction my confused heart ever takes. Yeah, the best damn direction, my new true north. I used to drive my truck by feeling, no map and no real plan, just a setting sun for a guide and a beer can in my hand. My compass needle spun around and never settled down, always chasing the horizon past this dusty little town. I built my life on maybe, on seeing I don't know. Figured I was destined for a restless, rambling road show. I dated pretty ladies, but they never made me stop. They were just another pit stop before I got back to the top. Then you walked into that noisy bar and you changed the atmosphere. Suddenly the future didn't feel like something I should fear. My old broken compass finally stopped its crazy spin and pointed straight to your heart, right where the journey should begin. You're my new true north, baby, the anchor for my soul, the only steady landmark when I lose all self-control. You are the destination, the reason I finally slammed on the brakes. You're the best damn direction my confused heart ever takes. I threw out all my old maps, the ones drawn with doubt and smoke. Realized the wisdom I was seeking was in every word you spoke. You didn't ask me where I was going or where I had been before. You just said get in the truck, honey, and show me the side door. You didn't try to fix me, you didn't try to slow me down. You just stood right by me, the strongest voice in this whole town. You showed me that stability ain't the opposite of free. It's just a quiet confidence of knowing where you need to be. Then you walked into that noisy bar and you changed the atmosphere. Suddenly the future didn't feel like something I should fear. My old broken compass finally stopped its crazy spin and pointed straight to your heart, right where the journey should begin. You're my new true north, baby, the anchor for my soul, the only steady landmark when I lose all self-control. You are the destination, the reason I finally slammed on the brakes. You're the best damn direction my confused heart ever takes. I'm still wild and still restless, but now I know my way back home. I'm no longer out here wandering and out here all alone. 'Cause when I look in your eyes, I see the light that guides the boat. You're the reason that I learned the right words by heart and by road. Then you walked into that for my soul, the only steady landmark when I lose all self-control. You are the destination, the reason I finally slammed on the brakes. You're the best damn direction my confused heart ever takes. Yeah, the best damn direction, my new true north. The truck needs oil, the roof is leaking bad. It's just another Monday, the worst I've ever had. The bank account's looking skinny, the bills are stacking tall. It feels like I'm standing right beneath the concrete wall. I could sit here and complain, I could curse the bitter stars, or I could look around me right here in this little yard. The sun is still warm, the air is clean and free, and the woman I love is sitting right next to me. Yeah, I might be rich on empty pockets, got no platinum card to show, but I got everything worth holding in the things that never go. I got a debt to the Lord for the breath inside my lungs, and the melody of freedom in the simple songs that I sung. You can keep your $1 million skyline, your yacht and your fancy cars. I got my fortune in the moonlight and the peaceful quiet stars. When you count your real blessings, you realize you ain't poor at all. They sell you the illusion that you need a whole lot more than a good dog, a fishing pole, and an honest kitchen floor. I used to believe the billboards, used to chase the bright neon sign, thought happiness was bottled in a really expensive wine. But true wealth isn't measured by the metal that you haul, it's measured by the good friends who answer when you call. Learn that lesson hard and fast when the chips were down and low, that the best kind of currency is the truth you get to know. On empty pockets, got no platinum card to show, but I got everything worth holding in the things that never go. I got a debt to the Lord for the breath inside my lungs, and the melody of freedom in the simple songs that are sung. You can keep your $1 million skyline, your yacht and your fancy cars. I got my fortune in the moonlight and the peaceful quiet stars. When you count your real blessings, you realize you ain't poor at all. I'd rather have a porch swing, listen to the evening breeze, than sit in the boardroom worrying, trying hard to appease. 'Cause the only honest dividend is the peace inside your chest, knowing that you gave your all, and you truly get your needs. Yeah, I might be rich on empty pockets, got no platinum card to show, but I got everything worth holding in, the things that never go. I got a debt to the Lord for the breath inside my lungs, and the melody of freedom in the simple songs that are sung. You can keep your $1,000,000 skyline, your yacht and your fancy cars. I got my fortune in the moonlight and the peaceful, quiet stars. When you count your real blessings, you realize you ain't poor at all. No, we ain't poor at all, baby. Just rich on. Been sitting on the front porch since '92 or maybe '3. Faded white paint cracking on the wood of that old oak tree. Nobody sits in it much now. The sun has claimed its side, but every single curve holds a history you can't hide. That's where Grandma shelled the peas when the summer was too hot. Told us stories about the world outside this forgotten plot. And that's where Grandpa smoked his pipe after the harvest was done, watching the last golden light of the setting sun. It's just wood and worn-out cushions, but it's more than I can bear to see the shadow falling on that empty rocking chair. It's a silent, constant echo of the love that used to be, a simple seat that holds the soul of this whole family. I can almost hear the rhythm of the slow and steady creep, the wisdom they were whispering when they had no words to speak. Yeah, it's empty, but it's louder than anything else out here. Mama used to nurse the baby right there when the evening cooled, and Daddy taught me physics with the shadows that it ruled. I sat there with my first love, too scared to hold her hand, dreaming about the future we thought we could command. It witnessed every triumph, every heartbreak, every fall, a quiet, faithful fixture standing up against the wall. Now the kids run past it fast, they don't understand the weight of every single memory sealed by the hands of fate. It's just wood and worn-out cushions, but it's more than I can bear to see the shadow falling on that empty rocking chair. It's a silent, constant echo of the love that used to be, a simple seed that holds the soul of this whole family. I can almost hear the rhythm of the slow and steady creep, the wisdom they were whispering when they had no words to speak. Yeah, it's empty, but it's louder than anything else out here. I brought it inside last winter, trying to save it from the snow, but the memories didn't follow. They needed the rain and in the breeze, carrying the spirits of the ones who brought me to my knees. It's just wood and worn out cushions, but it's more than I can bear to see the shadow falling on that empty rocking chair. It's a silent, constant echo of the love that used to be, a simple seed that holds the soul of this whole family. I can almost hear the rhythm of the slow and steady creak, the wisdom they were whispering when they had no words to speak. Yeah, it's empty, but it's louder than anything else out here. The loudest sound I know, an old rocking chair is there. Been sitting on the front porch since '92, or maybe '3. Faded white paint cracking on the wood of that old oak tree. Nobody sits in it much now, the sun has claimed its side, but every single curve holds a history you can't hide. That's where Grandma shelled the peas when the summer was too hot, told us stories about the world outside this forgotten plot. And that's where Grandpa smoked his pipe after the harvest was done, watching the last golden light of the setting sun. It's just one worn out cushion, but it's more than I can bear to see the shadow falling on that empty rocking chair. It's a silent, constant echo of the love that used to be, a simple seed that holds the soul of this whole family. I can almost hear the rhythm of the slow and steady creak, the wisdom they were whispering when they had no words to speak. Yeah, it's empty, but it's louder than anything else out here. Mama used to nurse the baby right there when the evening cooled. Daddy taught me physics with the shadows that it ruled. I sat there with my first love, too scared to hold her hand, dreaming about the future we thought we could command. It witnessed every triumph, every heartbreak, every fall, a quiet, faithful fixture standing up against the wall. Now the kids run past it fast, they don't understand the weight of every single memory sealed by the hands of fate. It's just wooden worn out cushion, but it's more than I can bear to see the shadow falling on that empty rocking chair. It's a silent, constant echo of the love that used to be, a simple seed that holds the soul of this whole family. I can almost hear the rhythm of the slow and steady creak, the wisdom they were whispering when they had no words to speak. Yeah, it's empty, but it's louder than anything else out here. I brought it inside last winter, trying to save it from the snow. But the memories didn't follow, they needed the porch swing's glow. It belongs out there in the heat, in the rain and in the breeze, carrying the spirits of the ones who brought me to my knees. But it's more than I can bear to see the shadow falling on that empty rocking chair. It's a silent, constant echo of the love that used to be, a simple seed that holds the soul of this whole family. I can almost hear the rhythm of the slow and steady creak. It's empty, but it's louder than anything else out here. The loudest sound I know, a creaking sound of an old rocking chair, slowly fades out with the final low note of the pedal steel. The chandelier's dusty and the floorboards have a lean. You gotta kick the vending machine just to get it clean. But don't let the sticky tabletops or the faded pool felt fool you. This place holds more wisdom than any polished school year. I used to chase big answers in books and fancy halls, till I found the real good sermons whispered against these walls. It ain't about who's preaching or how shiny the cross is high. It's about the honest look in a stranger's tired eye. There's a comfort in the quiet hum of the jukebox in the corner, singing the gospel according to the dive bar. For every worn out mourner, you learn real quick what matters and what you can't let pass, when you watch a man lay his whole truth down on a shot glass. It's the simplest kind of honesty, poured out cheap and slowly. Yeah, the best advice I ever got was right here, you know. The truth don't need a stained glass shine, it just needs a little air. The bartender, he ain't judging, he just wipes the water rain. He's heard the deepest sorrows that a tired memory brings. He knows the secret history of every single soul in sight, who's running from a hard time and who's looking for the light. We talk about the weather, we talk about the price of hay, but the conversation always wanders to the end of the day. We're all just looking for forgiveness, or maybe just a friend, someone to remind us that the hard road has an end. There's a comfort in the quiet hum of the jukebox in the corner, singing the gospel according to the dive bar. For every worn out mourner, you learn real quick what matters you can't let pass when you watch a man lay his whole truth down on a shot glass. It's the simplest kind of honesty, poured out cheap and slow. Yeah, the best advice I ever got was right here, you know. The truth don't need a stained glass shine, it just needs a little air. They build big temples out of marble with gold upon the spire, but the real soul salvation is fueled by a little humble fire, found in the silence between the songs, found in the low lamp glow, knowing that you're not the only one who didn't know where to go. There's a comfort in the quiet hum of the jukebox in the corner, singing the gospel according to the dive bar. For every worn out mourner, you learn real quick what matters and what you can't let pass when you watch a man lay his whole truth down on a shot glass. It's the simplest kind of honesty, poured out cheap and slow. Yeah, the best advice I ever got was right here, you know. The truth don't need a stained glass shine, it just needs a little air. Just needs a little air. Yeah. Pass me the cheap stuff. Bartender.
I pulled into the driveway and the air hit me just right, a familiar kind of fragrance on a quiet summer night. It wasn't perfume, wasn't fire smoke, wasn't fancy kitchen fare. It was a ghost of 1,000 Saturdays hanging heavy in the air. Stopped the truck and closed my eyes right there beside the fence. Let the memory take me back before I had any sense, to the house where the screen door always slammed shut with a bang, and the only worries I had were the simple songs we sang. It's the smell of cut grass and kerosene baked into the July heat, the sound of my daddy's old mower rolling down the street. It's the perfect blend of innocence and the lessons I would learn. The sand of the land lit late when the world began to turn. I don't need a photograph, I don't need a written log, just that faint sweet chemical mix of the lawn and the fall. Yeah, those were the good days stored deep inside my head. Mama used to make me stand still while she combed my dusty hair. Said don't track that field dirt inside, boy, I just cleaned up everywhere. We'd be running through the sprinklers till the sun began to fade, and sitting on the porch swing sipping ice cold lemonade. The kerosene lantern sat right there beside the radio's glow, keeping the mosquitoes away from the only place we'd go. It was the light that signaled peace. The day was finally done. Every night a perfect closing after every crazy run. It's the smell of cut grass and kerosene baked into the July heat, the chased expensive pleasures, I've chased the neon signs, but the real treasure of life is found in the simple, quiet lines. That memory's my blueprint, that fragrance is my guide, reminding me where the truth lives, deep down inside. It's the smell of cut grass and kerosene baked into the July heat. The sound of my daddy's old mower rolling down the street. It's a perfect blend of innocence and the lessons I would learn. The scent of the land lit late when the world began to turn. I don't need a photograph, I don't need a written log, just that faint sweet chemical of the lawn and the fall. Yeah, those were the good days, stored deep inside my head. Yeah, the smell of cut grass and kerosene. I pulled into the driveway and the air hit me just right. A familiar kind of fragrance on a quiet summer night. It wasn't perfume, wasn't fire smoke, wasn't fancy kitchen fare. It was a ghost of 1,000 Saturdays hanging heavy in the air. Stopped the truck and closed my eyes right there beside the fence. Let the memory take me back before I had any sense, to the house where the screen door always slammed shut with a bang. And the only worries I had were the simple songs we sang. It's the smell of cut grass and kerosene baked into the July heat. The sound of my daddy's old mower rolling down the street. It's the perfect blend of innocence and the lessons I would learn. The scent of the lantern lit late when the world began to turn. I don't need a photograph, I don't need a written log, just that faint sweet chemical mix of the lawn and the fog. Yeah, those were the good days, stored deep inside my head. Mama used to make me stand still while she combed my dusty hair. Said don't track that field dirt inside, boy, I just cleaned up everywhere. We'd be running through the sprinklers till the sun began to fade. Then sitting on the porch swing, sipping ice cold lemonade. The kerosene lantern sat right there beside the radio's glow, keeping the mosquitoes away from the only place we'd go. It was a light that signaled peace, the day was finally done. Every night a perfect closing after every crazy run. It's the smell of cut grass and kerosene baked into the July heat. The sound of my daddy's old mower rolling down the street is the perfect blend of innocence and the lessons I would learn. The scent of the lantern lit late when the world began to turn. I don't need a photograph, I don't need a written log, just that faint sweet chemical mix of the lawn and the fall. Yeah, those were the good days, stored deep inside my head. I've chased expensive pleasures, I've chased the neon signs, but the real treasure down inside. It's the smell of cut grass and kerosene baked into the July heat. The sound of my daddy's old mower rolling down the street. It's a perfect blend of innocence and the lessons I would learn. The scent of the lantern lit late when the world began to turn. I don't need a photograph, I don't need a written law, just that faint sweet chemical mix of the lawn and the fall. Yeah, those were the good days, stored deep inside my head. Yeah, the smell of cut grass and kerosene. She's a 98 F-150, sitting low on worn-out springs. Makes a terrible sound every time the engine sings. The driver's side door hinge is barely holding on, and the dash is cracked where the hot July sun shone. I should have traded her in 10 years ago. The experts all agree, said she's a drain on my wallet, liability. But they don't know the mileage, not the numbers on the gauge. They just see a rusty pickup on its final weary page. 'Cause that sticky slow transmission in my memory are lanes. Every gear shift is a picture frozen before I even blink. That third gear pop is the sound of our first date, late for the show. The grinding noise in reverse is where I first learned how to go slow. I can't trade the steel for the feeling, I can't swap the parts for the past. Some sentimental engines are just simply built to last. She's more than metal and wires, she's the keeper of my entire youth. The passenger seat's where I drove my newborn daughter home. Felt like a sacred space far away from the rose phone. The ceiling liner stain where I spilled that awful grape soda right before I kissed my first love on the side of the road. There's a faded sticker from a concert we saw way back then, a permanent piece of history that won't ever happen again. It's the silent witness to every tear and every honest laugh, worth more than any brand new truck on any photograph. 'Cause that sticky slow transmission and my memory are lanes. Every gear shift is a picture frozen before I even blink. That third gear pop is the sound of our first date, late for the show. The grinding noise in reverse is where I first learned how to go slow. I can't trade the steel for the feeling, I can't swap the parts for the past. Some sentimental engines are just simply built to last. She's more than metal and wires, she's the keeper of my entire youth. They tell me to upgrade, get something shiny and new, but you can't buy history with the mileage it's run through. When I grip that stick shift, I'm holding on to all the years
driving through the darkness and driving through the cheers. Transmission and my memory all linked. Every gear shift is a picture frozen before I even blink. That third gear pop is the sound of our first day late for the show. The grinding noise in reverse is where I first learned how to go slow. I can't trade the steel for the feeling. I can't swap the parts for the past. Some sentimental engines are just simply built to last. She's more than metal and wires. She's the keeper of my entire youth. Yeah, the keeper of my youth. Don't you dare touch that stick shift. I drove down to the water where the willow branches weep, where the moss grows slow and the shadows run deep. I brought with me a suitcase, not of clothes or of good things, but a heavy load of worries that my memory constantly sings. All the debts I couldn't pay, all the mistakes I couldn't undo, every bitter word I whispered when I didn't know what was true. I stood right there on the bank, my boots sinking in the mud, and realized I couldn't keep carrying this flood. So I washed it away in the river, let the current take the rest. Let the cold, clean water flow and put my weary soul to the test. I tossed the guilt and the anger, the envy and the fight, and watched them break into nothing beneath the pale moonlight. The river doesn't judge you, it just moves along its way. It reminds you that tomorrow is always a brand new day. Yeah, I left all that heavy history on the bank, never to return. My grandpa used to say the water knows the honest score. It's been there longer than your troubles, and it'll be there evermore. He said if you can give it up to the flow and the natural course, you'll find your own power and your own quiet source. I didn't need a fancy priest, I didn't need a crowded hall, just the sound of the running water answering my call. I felt the knot in my stomach slowly start to unwind, leaving only the simple hope and the peace I had to find. So I washed it away in the river, let the current take the rest. Let the cold, clean water flow and put my weary soul to the test. I tossed the guilt and the anger, the envy and the fight, and watched them break into nothing beneath the pale moonlight. The river doesn't judge you, it just moves along its way. It reminds you that tomorrow is always a brand new
to return.
I walked away lighter, with nothing but the clothes upon my back. The freedom of forgiveness following right along the track. I got clean, not from soap and water, but from the spiritual ground, knowing that healing is a process that just takes a little time. So I washed it away in the river, let the current take the rest. Let the cold, clean water flow and put my weary soul to the test. I tossed the guilt and the anger, the envy and the fight, and watched them break into nothing beneath the pale moonlight. The river doesn't judge you, it just moves along its way. It reminds you that tomorrow is always a brand new day. Yeah, I left all that heavy history on the bank, never to return. Never to return. Just the river rolling on.